perfect counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Just missed with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. There's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. That counter shot lands. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They exchange punches. These punches coming from every angle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble. There's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope. Did you see that? Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Swing and a miss with that jab. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Nope, that hook won't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use playing as a game.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. A swing and a miss with that jab. Goes Fury! I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four. You're okay.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down,
As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five, six. And you continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long?
We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
boys are way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
And there's the bell for round 7. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Beautiful counter shot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You don't want to trade shots. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, that punch. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? He wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an... And we enter the 8th round. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.